Forgiveness is the virtue of the brave. Do you know who said this? Indira Gandhi, a trailblazing leader and the first female Prime Minister of India. Indira Priyadarshini Gandhi was an Indian politician and stateswoman who served as the Prime Minister of India from 1966 to 1977 and again from 1980 until her assassination in 1984. She was India's first and to date only female Prime Minister and a central figure in the Indian politics as the leader of the Indian National Congress. She was the daughter of Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India and the mother of Rajiv Gandhi, who succeeded her in the office as the country's sixth Prime Minister. Gandhi's cumulative tenure of 15 years and 350 days make her the second longest serving Indian Prime Minister after her father. Henry Kissinger described her as an Iron Lady, a nickname that became associated with her tough personality. The Indira Gandhi Memorial is a museum established to commemorate India's first and only female Prime Minister, Indira Gandhi. It is housed in the building where Gandhi lived with her family during her premiership and where she was assassinated. The museum contains material remains of Gandhi and her son Rajiv Gandhi. The museum displays and explains a great deal about her family. It contains the details from when she was born to her death. It also displays about her father and her son. It contains the things she used, the clothes she wore, and the rooms of her house, and many more. These are some items that were made and presented by differently abled children to Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi moved to this house after her father Jawaharlal Nehru's death in 1964. She continued to live here as minister and as Prime Minister of India until her assassination. She was Prime Minister of India for 15 years. There is a collection of photographs which record the nationalist movement and the Nehru-Gandhi family, a modest bungalow. It is furnished simply and hung with photographs narrating her life from childhood days with Mahatma to later of duty relaxation with her grandchildren Rahul, Priyanka and Varun. The museum conserves some of the belongings of Indira Gandhi. This includes the sari she was wearing when she was assassinated. This blood-stained sari, purse and slippers displays her personal effects. This place serves as the perfect knowledge center to get a brief insight into the life of one of the greatest leaders and an Iron Lady of India. As a museum named after Indira Gandhi, it fulfills the purpose of commemorating her life and contributions to India's political landscape. If we talk about Indira Gandhi's education, Indira was taught by tutors at home and she didn't attend school regularly. She attended the modern school in Delhi, St. Cecilia and St. Mary's Christian Covenant School in Allahabad, the International School of Geneva, the École Nouvelle in Bex, the Pupil Zone School in Pune and Bombay, Vishwa Bharati in Sanithagan. She left Vishwa Bharati to attend her ailing mother in Europe and continued her education at the University of Oxford. After the death of her mother, she attended the badminton school and then enrolled at Somerville College in 1937 to study history. When Germany rapidly conquered Europe, Indira tried to return to England via Portugal, but was stranded there for 2 months. In early 1941, she entered England and then returned to India without completing her studies at Oxford. Later, she was awarded an honorary degree by the Oxford University. It was in this study room that Indira Gandhi spent her time in the early mornings and when she returned from the Prime Minister's office or from the Parliament House. She worked here on files and papers till late into the night. This is where she made or received calls on urgent matters. It is from the black or white telephone visible on the shelf behind her writing table that she received the call telling her that under her leadership, Bangladesh had been liberated. On Sundays, her immediate family would join her here, watch TV, listen to music, and relax together. This section of the house was where Indira Gandhi's son, Rajiv, lived for almost 16 years. Through the most significant events of his life. It was while he lived here that he received his training as a pilot and married Sonia, and where their children, Rahul and Priyanka, were born. It was from this happy home and contented private life that he was drawn into the stormy worlds of politics by the death of his brother Sanjay in a plane crash. And it was while he was living in this house that his mother was assassinated and he had to shoulder the burden of leadership of the country. After the election that swept him to become India's 6th and youngest ever Prime Minister, he moved with his wife and children to what is now the permanent residence of the Indian Prime Minister at 5 Race Course Road. Undoubtedly, the museum boasts a remarkable collection preserving significant artifacts associated with Indira Gandhi and her son Rajiv Gandhi. This collection stands as its greatest asset. Rajiv Gandhi was the most threatened person in the country as Prime Minister from November 1984 to November 1989, and his threat to him remained unreduced till his assassination. These are the remains that was got from the bomb blast that he died in. Memorial Museum gives citizens a glimpse into the homes of affluent Indian politicians. Through huge glass windows, visitors can see Indira Gandhi's dressing room, her dining room, the hall, her bedroom, and the most impressive room of her house, her study. This is the view of her bedroom from a large glass window. This is the hall of her house. The Indira Gandhi Museum stands in the posh political region of the Safdarjung Road in New Delhi. The last few meters of Indira Gandhi's walk have been covered with crystal, suggesting a river in flow. A sheet of clear glass marks the spot where she fell. Indira Gandhi was assassinated on October 31st, 1984. As she proceeded towards the first Akbar Road and approached the gateway and sanitary post, she was fired upon by 2 security personnel. At 9:30 in the morning, she fell martyr to their bullets. This was where she fell martyr to their bullets. A letter wrote to Rajiv Gandhi by Indira Gandhi says, "We have received a huge tiger skin. The tiger was shot by the Maharaja of Riva only 2 months ago. The skin is lying in the ballroom. Every time I pass by it, I feel very sad that instead of lying here, he might have been roaming and roaring in the jungle. Our tigers are such beautiful creatures, so graceful. You can see their muscles rippling under their skin. Such a short time ago, he must have been born king of the jungle, striking terror in the hearts of other animals. I'm so glad that nowadays more and more people prefer to go into the jungles with their cameras instead of guns. It seems such a shame to deprive anything of the joy of living just for our pleasure. Lots of love, Indira Gandhi." Then visitors can enter to this room where they can collect souvenirs of the life of Indira Gandhi. This varies from t-shirts to watches to books, to pictures, magnets, and many other souvenirs. I cannot understand how anyone can be an Indian and not be proud. Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi Memorial. Let us salute to that great lady.